same in the Binghamton. Three bedroom, one bath on the first floor, and 3 bedroom, one bath on the second floor. The first floor tenant right now is still in like good lease and good standing, paying $1,400. The second floor used to pay $1,000, but I vacated them, so I have to fill in with a new, which is what I'm planning to do on Saturday, Sunday. But again, I'm also like want to keep it open because sometimes people find it attractive to buy, a multi-unit like with one empty unit, so thinking that like living in one and other one helping to pay the mortgage.
Right.
So that's also, I'm playing that strategy. So that actually gives you like 2,400 to 2,500.
Okay, but that third unit, the last unit is paying $1,400 a month.
The first floor is 1,400 right now.
$1,400. Okay.
The second floor, up until a month ago, 2 weeks ago, was paying, but like right now it's empty.
Okay.
Again, I mean, like I still have some stuff to move around the tenant, like vacated, but I'm giving some weird room for them to like take over this shit. So.
Right. Okay. That sounds good. All right. And then that first unit on Denison is empty.
Single family, 3 bedroom on that.
Okay. And I'm sure you might have a number that you want for all of them, right?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sure you may have a number that you need or want for all of them.
Yes, like again, like the first things first, like when I did with my agent and the local comps, like etc., the total value is coming at like 506, which obviously I'm not going to ask for having 4 properties, $500,000, no. So, I believe I thought like 450 or 440 should be attractive so that like, you have like 60, 70 in the room. But again, that's where I stand, like, like 430-ish, 430 to 440 would be ideal.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right. Well, text me the other addresses. I have 2 of them, and then I'm going to do my due diligence, and I'll probably get back to you today, a little later on.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Like, again, like, no harm, no fault. You can simply say no.
Okay.
Again, like, there's no... And again, like, where you from?
I'm based out in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. Okay. Yeah, I heard, like, Georgia. I have good friends, like, in Atlanta. So, like, my friends, like, who has, like, like a 3-bed, 4-bath house for, like, $1 million.
Right.
And then, like here, you're getting, like, the same as a strategy, like, many people in New York City, my friends use the same strategy, too. $1 million, you're living in a box, and, like, here, and with $1 million, you're getting, like, 6 to 7 houses, and each of them would generate anywhere between, like, the least is $1,500, the maximum is $3,000. So average, like, $2,000, so 6 properties, $2,000, like, $12,000. So many people did invest like that, but obviously I don't have $1 million.
Yeah.
I actually moved there with the same strategy, but I do have I'm a small business owner,
yeah.
So I have some, cash issues.
Yeah, it looks like you got some nice properties here that we might be able to take off your hands.
Yeah, and then what makes me much more confident in the city is there's a lot of money from the city who is willing to pay for the people on their behalf.
Right.
That's a great thing. And it's not just like the welfare thing. It's like a much more holistic one. They have like a different kind of good programs like YWCA, New Hope Center, even the church programs are paying the good dollar amount. So all those. And they usually lock it up for you, with you, like at least for 1 year.
Yeah.
Extendable to 2 to 3 years. And again, like rinse and repeat. Once they don't, they'll go out and then like you'll get the new people. And, it works. And the DSS is pretty good too. The DSS is like a social welfare thing.
Okay.
So that, and if you don't like it, if you don't want to deal with, there's like a lot of kids, like, Binghamton, SUNY Binghamton roughly have 6,000 to 8,000 students per year,
Yep.
And my friends, and like international is like 2,000 students at least per year. So.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like something we'll be interested in for sure. 100%.
Okay, sure. Let me send you the text and, a quick like rundown of what I said. And then, like I said, I gave you the ballpark number. And again, please don't lowball me. And again, like you're investor, so you can just simply say no.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, like you obviously you're smart enough to run over all of the places, and then you can see like your own data analytics, and then like your own again, like look at it in 2 fashions. Like the only thing I would say, because you're not local, I'm just trying to tell you the local thing. So the thing is, part 1 is the comps. Part 2 is like the actual cash flow you have to see. Like for example,
yeah, I'm mostly sorry to cut you off. I'm mostly going to be looking at the cash flow. sure.
Just giving you an example, like my cousin has like in Atlanta, like a $1 million home from Toll Brothers. Okay,
right.
So $1 million. So he got it like at like a 80% loan, which is like 800,000.
Yeah.
So roughly he has to pay like $8,000 to $9,000 mortgage, and the maximum top dollar he can get from the rent is $5,000.
Yeah.
The top dollar.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a $3,000 hole in that. And make no mistake, like people who are paying $5,000 of rent, why would they want to live with you forever? They're like, if somebody has the potential to pay $5,000 rent, they can actually mortgage their own, right?
Yep, you're right, 100%.
The rental market is good, like up until like somebody who is in a position to pay like $15,000 to $2,000. Those are like stable things with like a half decent jobs, and they want to live because they don't have enough money to do the down payment and all this closing costs, etc.
Yeah.
So, like I said, like right now, these properties are with less than $500,000, generating me like $8,000 to $10,000.
Yeah, that's a good cash flow for sure.
Yeah. So again, all you need is. If I were you, because I'm sure, like, you're a real estate guy, like, all these things, all you have to do is, like an operating, like a building super kind of concept. If you have buy like this, just give one unit to one of your super guy. Just let him live there, and he can take it. And the funny thing is, I try to do that thing, but all my friends, like in the New York City, nobody wants to go. All my circle is in the New York City. Nobody wants to go there because in New York City, they make much more money than I'm paying,
100%.
But they do help me out, like with the repairs and all the things, if any. But, like I said, it's a little difficult.
Yeah, I understand.
All right, let me text you so you have all these details, and then, just giving the address and etc. So I appreciate if you can, my phone is open for you, of course.
Sure.
Anytime you can call me up until 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And let me know.
All right, sounds good, Praveen. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'll text you right away.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. So that was an investor, a rental landlord investor out in Binghamton, New York, which is a big college town. I don't necessarily like doing deals in New York. It's on the tougher side, but yeah, man, but it seemed like he got some good cash flow units here. He has 4 units, 1 unit making $2,000 a month, 1 unit making $1,900. The other unit making $1,400, but it has 2 floors, but it can make up to $2,000 as well. But one of the floors are empty, which is the basement, and then he has 1 vacant unit that could bring in $1,500 a month. So, and most of the properties are in the ranges of around $100,000 or a little less. So, I'm waiting for a text to get a couple of the other addresses, and I'm gonna run some comps and add up all the cash flow, and I'm gonna give him an offer for all 4 properties. So we'll see what we get. Yeah, man, we're getting things done. I'm getting a little extra super busy. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep on putting out this content. Like I said, later on, I'm gonna have a mentorship. This is what I also plan to do. Since I'm not that big on YouTube and I don't have that big of a following, I'm gonna take a few phone calls from a few potential clients so I can set up their Facebook ads, and it's gonna be free. I'm gonna do 5 people. I'm gonna set up 5 people's Facebook ads for free. But first I'm gonna do a strategy call to make sure you're ready to take on those type of leads and stuff like that. So I'm only going to help people that are ready to be helped in that type of lane. But as far as like a mentorship, I'm going to be starting that up really soon. Just been a little busy right now. I'm going to wait till my following maybe gets a little bigger. And yeah, man, I just want to keep giving free game before I sell anything, Like, I am a salesman, but I'm not going to be just sitting here just trying to take people's money and stuff. I'm going to get free game. I'm going to film my journey so I could get more credibility. And then maybe if I have time later on and I want to sell a mentorship or sell a service, then that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, man, that concludes this video. I got the blueprint. Go ahead and check in. Free game. I'm the fucking man. I negotiate deals like the government with the intent to build an empire. Clock ticking. we winning. Team players, ain't no fucking haters. Sit at the table with young millionaires, but are you really able? I hope so, cause we can all win. First, Lord, forgive our sins. We all on the come up, man, this shit tough.